Hi, my name is Kendra Phillips, and I'm the area coordinator for Guy Parks and Crowder. And yeah, thank you, Larissa and Rick and Nina, for your past videos. It has been helpful to just see what you've done and to be able to incorporate that into my classroom. So coming into my classroom, I have Abby Lawrence as my peer mentor, and she already had like a really great relationship with the students who are in the group. And so and the students who are in the group, I have about I think I have 15 students, and they are like already really close and already had like a really good bond. So I didn't actually really have to do that much to get them talking. I also have some morning people in my group, which is really fun because they are great at like leading the discussion and kind of taking my questions and running with that. So something that I noticed like kind of within like the first 2 weeks is that my group really wanted to go deeper than the questions that were on the discussion guide. And so so what I've started to do is kind of taking themes from the book, but then trying to expand on those and go a little bit deeper, while also incorporating some themes that I see with freshman class of just different things that like freshmen are needing. So talking about transitions, going from home and their high school environment, or maybe they're a transfer student, and so talking about like their previous school and then coming into Northwest, and so talking about that and like talking about living with roommates and just like that culture and community and what that looks like, and kind of bridging the themes from the text with themes that I see freshmen really needing to talk more about and engage in conversations on. And so sometimes I'll like look at our conversation from the previous week and be like, oh, like I think we could kind of incorporate that into our next week's meeting. Yeah, something that our group really had asked for is that we start each day with prayer, and so I think that's been a really good thing. And so we'll always begin each session with prayer. Sometimes we'll end it with prayer, and just I'll have them like group up and pray together, just so they can get to know each other and what is on each other's hearts for prayer, and do that in a smaller group. Another thing that I spend a lot of time doing is incorporating different like icebreaker games or kind of get to know you games. So I have like a question ball that I'll throw around, or ask them. I have like a huge pile of pictures, and I'll ask them to find a picture that describes how they feel about homework, and then give them each time to share that. And that usually will last like 10-15 minutes with them like talking about that and then sharing with each other. And I found it's just a good way for them to get to know each other and to be able to kind of bridge that connection on a deeper level. I think something that I am excited to try for this next week, especially after listening to Larissa and hearing her talking about it, is breaking my group into smaller groups to maybe talk about some different questions. This week, something else that I'm going to try, and we'll see how it goes, is I am sending the discussion guide to one of my students, and so I'm going to have Abby and him kind of lead the discussion from the discussion guide. So yeah, my group is really wanting to like dig in and kind of go deeper, and so I thought what better way than to have both peer mentor and student in the group lead the discussion. So I'm excited to see how that goes, and hope that that is a good like challenge for that group. And I think they'll be able to do that well. So hopefully that helps you to see kind of like where my group is at and my group dynamic. They're already kind of meeting on their own and enjoying getting learning together. So it's been fun to hang out with them and get to engage with them on a deeper level too. So, yep, hope you guys all have a good week.